At Minnesota, they have everything from a Heisman to a Nagurski in their rich legacy. And today in Minneapolis, the Golden Gophers hope to add another memorable chapter. A Big Ten showdown coming, conference games where the results will stick with you for the rest of the season. The Golden Gophers will kick it off to get us underway. And he's going to bring this one out. Makes a move. He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely. So Indiana's offense takes the field. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football.
Running free. Quarterback gets past the marker. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Indiana!
Consider the tone of this football game set. One play, one run, all the way to the house. Palmer, you couldn't draw up a better start.
That is a dream start, David. And this offense takes so much pride in being physical. And on the very first play of the game, they blow the defense off the ball, and he takes it all the way to the crib.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed him for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Golden Gophers offense has the ball for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose.
There he goes. They get him out of bounds. Couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. And the Golden Gophers just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Got his man. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. These guys have taken some serious lumps in Big Ten play, and I want to see if they've become demoralized.
Yeah, I think you're going to find out a lot about their mental toughness here in this game, because at the start of the season, they were hoping to compete in Big Ten play. They've had some bounces not go their way. They've had some guys get injured. And now is the time in this game right here that you can turn it around by getting a win.
And it's hard. Obviously, such a difficult conference. The Big Ten, you got to bring your A game so many times or else you do get beat. You've had some setbacks. Now, how are we going to finish? We've talked about this season. We've talked about what we want to do, and we might not be living up to expectations, but we can control finishing strong.
And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. Nice to have the doink work in your favor every now and then, off the left upright and through. That'll bring him to within 4.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's Edwards. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
From the gun, to give, looking for room. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
And the Hoosiers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to beat the D deep. He's got it. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort.
And he will score! Touchdown, Hoosiers!
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback, the ball. Out to the 25-yard line. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. Finds his big tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Flood. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. On first down, here comes this offense. Let's go! Let's go! To the air on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Completes it in the middle. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Snags it over the middle. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Golden Gophers have this offense rolling. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Trying play action. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Working that left side now. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Back to pass on second down. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Minnesota!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he's showing all of those attributes right there.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Snags a quick pass on the left. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. Second down coming up. From the gun, the running back has it. They opened the lane and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Clock strikes 0 here in the quarter, and Indiana is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. They'll move the wide receiver. Grab behind the line. It's Daly. Breaks into the open. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll try to get outside. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Hoosiers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Grabbed in the middle. It's Daly. The tap. Touchdown, Indiana. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
He'll bring it back looking for help. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Golden Gophers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On the move. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll run it from the gun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Give to the running back. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here we go. They'll try the run. At the 35, he's loose.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got him burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. Right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
To the air, it's Meredith. Got it in the middle, it's Daly. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They send the tight end in motion. Now from inside the red zone. Using the quick game. Going for the goal line. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Touchdown, Hoosiers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. Rice fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. Thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough and could just find a way. They're trailing by 10 to Charlotte. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Looking to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. The Golden Gophers are flying down the field. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Ready. Looking to throw on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. A shot toward the end zone. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That pulls them to within 15, 28-13 the score.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
He's got an alley. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Lofts one high and deep. And the deep shot was knocked away incomplete, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's get the call. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. He's looking to pass. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Golden Gophers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The give to the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The Golden Gophers line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his own end zone. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. Bringing the heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Wants to throw on 1st down. Spins away from one. Powers through the defender. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down.
Let's go! Let's go!
To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick pick up the first down. Defense in press coverage. Wants to go up top on first down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Caught in the backfield, it's Daly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Hoosiers will kick it off to start the second half.
Minnesota, 13.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
And tackled here by the defense. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
And the Golden Gophers will try to pin them back with the punt. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. From the gun, give on the inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Making side adjustments here. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to throw, it's Meredith. Time to take a shot. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. And the Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And they're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He's got it on the right. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got his man downfield. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man, you know he's looking for more.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would...
Turning it on! They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
He wants it all. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Rides to back and leaves it. Quick step and go. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on fourth down. Let's it go to the end zone. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. The Hoosiers buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Might be calling a hot route. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Toss to the outside. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things.
Going deep. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Indiana.
From the gun, the ground game. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up second and 3. He'll pull it on the read. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It doesn't matter what run play you have called, if you're running it inside or outside. If the defense gets penetration, everything is done. And you saw it on that play right there. Great job by the D.
That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. The Golden Gophers send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Wants to return it. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Hoosiers can really attack on this second and short. To the air, it's Meredith. He unleashes a long one. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's brought down, a short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Going right to work up top. Working the middle, it's complete. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Motion from the wideout. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. catch in the middle. It's Flood. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly to the tight end. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. Back to pass. Got him downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. We reach the end of the period. It's Indiana on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So first down will open up the final period. Just keeps slinging it. Fires downfield. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the fourth quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the
He'll try to take it back. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Finds his man. It's Daly. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. It'll be 3rd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to throw. It's Meredith. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Hoosiers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful. I
agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He's got his man.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
The Golden Gophers are rolling down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. It's Flood. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Golden Gophers!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Oh, what a cut! And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Indiana! That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
They'll go back to the air on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Flood. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Quickly complete. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarter.
There he goes. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their lead.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Wants to go up top. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. He'll keep it himself. He works his way inside the 40, but they stop him short of the marker. It'll be fourth down from the 38. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. That's caught. It's Price. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. The give, and tick, 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 tick. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a third and long. Dropping back, it's Meredith. Throws to the back. Grab near the marker, it's Edwards. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Hoosiers will snap it on 1st and 10. Using his feet. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. They'll try the right side. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The run from the shotgun. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Hoosiers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. From the gun, running back on the move. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Just feeds the running back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Winning those individual 6-second battles every...